Let's jump right into this explainer. Today, we're tearing down the old rulebook and deconstructing a totally proven modern blueprint for hitting that coveted $10,000 a month milestone. We're going to see exactly how ditching the traditional, totally stressful career path and becoming what we call a digital architect literally changes the entire game. I mean, this isn't about just hustling harder until you burn out. It's about building smarter, tapping into your natural talents, and delivering undeniable value. So here's our roadmap for the explainer. We're going to kick things off with the tale of two paths. Then we'll dive into finding your natural talent, choosing a digital service, followed up by the skill maxing loop, and we'll wrap the whole thing up with positioning for higher earnings. Section 1, the tale of two paths. Okay, to put this into perspective, we're talking about a massive, stark difference here. $5,473 a month versus $15,000 plus. That first number, that's the actual average monthly earnings based on a real massive survey of over 70,000 traditional bachelor's degree graduates. Meanwhile, 15 grand a month is the highly lucrative potential of the alternative path we're mapping out today. It really begs the question, doesn't it? If playing it safe and doing the traditional route yields the lower number, how on earth do we leap to the higher one? Well, let's look at how those numbers actually play out in the real world. Think of a guy named Joey. Joey did everything he was supposed to do, right? Straight A's, top of his university class, the whole shebang. But what did it get him? Sure, he's highly qualified, but he's underpaid, completely stressed out over mountain-high student loans, and genuinely terrified that AI is going to take his job. Contrast that with Kai. Kai actually got kicked out of school, no university degree, but he became an independent thinker, a true digital architect. He's commanding high pay, traveling the world, and instead of fearing AI, he uses it to his total advantage. Kai represents what happens when you actually pay attention to where the world is heading. Moving on to Section 2, finding your natural talent. So you know all that terrible advice the school system drilled into you about needing to endlessly fix your weaknesses? Yeah, totally forget that. We are shifting the paradigm right now to talent maxing. Get this, a staggering study found that 98% of 5-year-olds score at a literal genius level for divergent thinking. That's the ability to just freely generate tons of original ideas. But by the time we reach adulthood, that number plummets to a shocking 2%. So it's not that you lack talent, it's that the traditional system literally trains it right out of you. We have to reclaim that natural ability. And to reclaim it, we use what we call the talent tree. Every single person fits into at least one of 4 core categories. You've got the organizer, who takes total chaos and builds reliable, smooth systems. Then there's the analyst, who loves breaking things down, spotting the hidden patterns, and figuring out exactly what works. The communicator is highly persuasive. They influence others and effortlessly get people to buy into an idea. And finally, the creative, who connects the dots that everyone else misses to find entirely new ways of doing things. I want you to take a second right now and self-identify. Which of these is your clear, natural advantage? Because the absolute secret to hitting 10K a month is promising yourself you will only operate in your zone of genius. All right, Section 3, choosing a digital service. Okay, once you know your talent, you absolutely need a vehicle to get you there. To hit that $10,000 a month mark, your service has to follow at least one of 3 golden rules. It either makes a business more money, saves them time, or saves them money. Let's map out 5 highly lucrative online vehicles right now. First up, brand identity. This makes a business money by cranking up their perceived value. Perfect for creatives and organizers. Then you have AI automation, which is a total game changer. It saves both time and money by stripping out manual bottlenecks. So that's prime territory for analysts and organizers. Deal making directly makes money by connecting businesses with big opportunities, ideal for communicators. Video editing both makes money and saves time by growing an audience, which is a great fit for creatives and analysts. And finally, funnel creation. This takes existing traffic and turns it into pure revenue, perfect for organizers and analysts. Just pick the vehicle that aligns with your natural talent. They literally all have the potential to get you to your goal. Section 4, the skill maxing loop. Now, to reach 10K a month without wasting years, we have to completely destroy the massive lie that learning happens before earning. I mean, think about it. If you sit in a classroom for 18 years, you learn, sure, but you don't earn a single dime. Instead, we use a simple 5-step methodology to do both simultaneously. Step 1, define. Strip your service down to its bare minimum. Don't go building some massive imaginary agency. Just say, I edit videos for businesses. Boom. Step 2, sell. You've got to embrace the rejection of the real world. Don't wait until you feel ready, because selling actually teaches you what the market really wants. Step 3, deliver. This is where you get paid and actually get good. Honestly, nothing forces you to learn faster than the pressure of a paying client. Step 4. Fix. Look for patterns, use AI, find the bottlenecks in your delivery, and eliminate them. And step 5. Systemize. Get scrappy initially, but then bring in management software, like Odoo, for example, to handle invoicing and project management. Why? Because being reliable and tracking everything perfectly is exactly what brings in repeat business. And here is the absolutely crucial part. This isn't just a one-and-done checklist. The loop repeats, and it amplifies. By the time you systemize your service in step 5, you loop right back to step 1. But this time, you aren't starting from scratch. You've got real-world experience, proven results, and the confidence to charge what you're actually worth. With every single rotation, your service becomes exponentially more valuable. Section 5. Positioning for higher earnings. This right here is the aha moment. It's all about how you frame your value. This completely explains how two different people can do the exact same work to the exact same standard, but one gets paid 10 times more. Imagine a traditional freelancer selling a brand identity service. They say, I design logos. Okay, it's simple, but it sounds cheap. It's entirely feature-focused, which forces you into a race to the bottom on price. Now, a digital architect offering the exact same thing says, I increase perceived value so you can charge more and attract better customers. Do you hear the difference? It's the exact same deliverable, but the architect is selling a high-value outcome. They just magically shifted from being a business expense to a business investment. Let's try another one with AI automation. The freelancer says, I build AI chatbots. Cool. But again, you're just selling a technical skill. The digital architect reframes the whole thing. I remove manual work and reduce costs. Instantly, you are speaking the native language of business owners. You're translating a technical, nerdy feature directly into save time and money every single month. And the exact same concept applies to funnel creation. I build landing pages versus I turn existing traffic into paying customers. You are tying your service directly to their revenue. You have to stop talking about what you do and start talking about what it does for them. That is the fundamental secret to scaling your pricing from a few $100 to a few thousand for the exact same amount of work. Finally, to truly scale past that 10K mark and build generational wealth, you have to lean into brand maxing. Let's look at Casey Neistat. When he sold his company to CNN for $25 million, the business itself wasn't even the real asset. What CNN was really buying was his incredibly powerful personal brand. Now, you don't need millions of YouTube subscribers, but you absolutely need to clean up your social media profiles. Make it glaringly obvious who you are and exactly what outcomes you deliver. You want to look like a visible, trusted authority, not just another random, desperate, cold DM in someone's inbox. We started today's explainer by contrasting Joey, the stressed-out traditional graduate, with Kai, the wealthy, independent digital architect. The main difference between them wasn't just what they did, but how they approached their own learning, leveraged their natural talents, and framed their value to the world. So I want to leave you with this final provocative question to challenge your own path moving forward. Are you selling what you do, or are you selling what it does for them? Think deeply about that as you go out and design your own digital blueprint. Thanks so much for hanging out with me on this explainer, and I seriously cannot wait to see what you build.